Hey guys, how y'all doing? I just wanted to come on and talk about something that I'm super interested in. Over the years, whenever I work on a new project, I get really into listening to music to help motivate me. And sometimes I get dragged into a deep rabbit hole of obscure and strange music I haven't heard in a hot minute. And one of my favorite genres for weird and strange music is metal. I love metal. Um, And today I wanted to go over some of the newest bands that I have looked into, uh, both obscure and just not really looked at overall, because they're still trying to get in the game. Anyway, let's begin. What you just heard is a snippet from Bavarian slam band Urology and their album Violent Shortcuts. I really, really like Urology. Um, I feel like on some songs there are some issues with uh, the gutturals, having a sort of half rasp to them. And what I mean is, like, when you do a guttural, you kind of curl your tongue and you push that air out in a lower tone, but you can hear like a semi mid tone in there as well. Kind of like if somebody was yelling at the same time as somebody doing a guttural. I don't know if that makes sense. It is not a diss towards urology. I think urology is great. And besides, we don't hear about many metal bands from the Bavarian Germany area very often. Like, yeah, we have a lot of German metal bands, don't get me wrong, but that specific portion we don't see very often. So I think that they have some great promise, and I really hope to see more from them in the future. All right, on to the next one. That was a snippet from the promo of 2024 slamming gore grind band Portrait of God from Kansas City, Missouri. There's only 3 tracks on that promo, but I can tell you this: they've shown some real great promise. I really like the little funny little bits of ad libs and chaos they have in those 3 tracks. And I don't know if you heard the door creak and the little scream that had that YouTuber esque feel to it. I really like that, and it's really funny right before uh, you get into the meat of their music. I really find that having that subverted expectation really helps to kind of blow you away once you get to the next portion of the track. And there's not much on them at all. Like, I don't even think they have a YouTube channel, really. But if you want to check them out, you should definitely go look for them on Bandcamp. They have some really good stuff in that promo. Anyway, onward to the next one. That snippet was from slamming death grind band Necromiasma out of Tampa Bay on their second EP, Desecration of Brain Matter. It's basically offering you nothing more, nothing less than brutal chugs and your favorite breeze and toilet bowl noises, and honestly, sometimes that's just all you need. It's a really good album if you're looking for that and nothing more. Now, I know some metalheads are like, this is unlistenable. And that may be the case for some of you. But for me, I like all styles of metal as long as I feel like I can feel something out of it. And so, I mean, this is another one to go on the playlist for me. Anyway, on to the next one. Let's go! Okay, so I have to give y'all a audio warning right now. The next one is going to be loud as shit. This is the 2024 promo for Sulfuric Vomit from the Septic tank, and their gore noise. So if you do not like gore noise, I suggest you click away from this video now. Anyway, onward to the next one. That was Sulfuric Vomit from the Septic tank. And while a lot of people don't consider noise to be a genre of metal, I personally do. There are a lot of bands that have come out with either an industrial noise, gore noise, or just harsh noise metal album. One of the most, I guess, quote-unquote edgy versions and examples of that would probably be Stalag and Gulag. They're the same people, two different bands. They used the screaming of mental patients as their vocalists because one of their members worked in a psych ward. But another one, I feel like in some aspects, would be Diagnosed Lebenskifar, Silencers in Asylum Project. If you don't know about that, there's plenty of fucking videos on it. I don't have time to explain it. And then, I think the most common one that people would know would be Gnaw Their Tongues. And while he does do black metal as well, he's also known for his noise artists. And his artistry with noise is what I meant to say. But yeah, sometimes noise can be a part of metal. It's just the most extreme side of the spectrum. And honestly, this isn't bad. This feels very raw, very powerful. It reminds me of when Abruptum was still around and their noise album Evil. That was pretty good. And like that is considered black metal too, but it does have aspects of noise. It's supposed to resemble chaos. And I think to an extent that validates noise as a subgenre of metal. Alrighty, so now that we've got that out of the way, let's go to our last pick for the day.
He held a pair of bolt cutters with the blades positioned either side of my ankle.
That was a snippet from Australian slam band Verminate and their EP. It might be a demo, but it's called Oralactomy. And I really like them. They got more of a traditional slam route, I feel like. And I don't, as if slam's traditional, but modern slam traditionally has this sound. And it's your classic shit. Like, this reminds me of old school guttural slug, short buzz pile up, vulvectomy. You know, it's got that feel to it that you kind of look for in older albums from slam bands. And it's just two dudes going ballistic, and I love it. I really think that you should give them a listen. They do have, if I remember correctly, a YouTube channel, and there's only 14. Well, I'm the 15th subscriber, but definitely look at their discography and give them a listen if you have the time. You know, it always helps the bands out so that they can get better. Plus, they don't have a label, so. But yeah, alright, guys, those were the newest bands that I found in recent days. I hope you give them a listen. Go check out their band camps, go check out their YouTube channels, and I appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Coming up in the next video, we're going to be talking about how the YouTuber Mama Max and the YouTuber Plague Moth are two sides of the same coin. Anyway, catch you later.